Welcome back, party people. It's another episode of the Reformed Party Girls podcast. It's your girl, Kay.
And it's your girl, Ray, and this is a podcast where we share our journey from the wild nights out, drinking, partying, sex, drugs, and rock and roll to a calmer, more mindful life in sobriety.
Yes, wheeling it in from our last few episodes, we're going to dive into some stories from our past.
Ooh, what could that be? So, our topic today is sugar daddies.
I mean, who hasn't had one?
Especially in this day and age, eh?
Well, if you look at it, man, when I was in my prime, OnlyFans did not exist.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just actually talking about how we have to set myself up one.
Yeah. Yes, we forgot to do that last time. Did. Sorry, team. We'll do that today. If we don't forget again.
For those of you just joining in, Kay on this side here is a little promiscuous, skanky little slut who loves sex.
In the best of ways.
In the best of ways.
Ow!
Ow! And showing off my body. But there was a period of time where I was just moving into a new role at work, and I was also partying a lot, and my finances were kind of all over. Mm-hmm. And I had made a post on Facebook just being I wish someone would just give me some money.
Yeah.
And a girl that I went to high school with, she was actually murdered. Crazy. She messaged me and was like, "It is that easy. You just have to ask the right people." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she sent me some sites. So she sent me to the one that I can remember is called Seeking Arrangements. Mm-hmm. Girls, this is where you get your pen and paper out if you're interested. And it is pretty much like a sugar daddy, sugar baby site where it's kind of like Tinder, and you create a profile and you chat people up.
That's the same one I used as well.
Yeah. Right? And so, I didn't last very long for me, but I did meet a guy, and I didn't really listen because, right, first you should always meet them up somewhere public, get a vibe from them. Also, the biggest thing for you as the girl is making sure that they pay you and give you that money. Yeah. It's hard to, and I found it really difficult to kind of talk about that stuff.
Yes.
I'm
how do you, when you're that young, too.
Yeah, how do you bring it up? How do you, how do you mention it? How do you know your worth?
And how do you make sure you get that money?
Exactly. So I was a dum-dum, and I let him come over to my place, the first time. And we did it, but again, I didn't ask for money up front. Mm-hmm. So he gave it to me after, and it was only half the amount I was expecting. And I'm
like, do you remember how much it was?
$250.
Okay.
Yeah, it was supposed to be $500.
Oh.
It was very, very quick. And he was a reasonably good-looking man. It wasn't anything gross, and I didn't really have to force myself into. But he was married and had a wife and kids, and I mean, too, you have to look at the kind of guys that are on this that are paying for it.
Yeah, no shit.
You have to think twice. And then we met up a couple times. But the one thing I found with him is he needed my attention all the time. It was a lot of texting and stuff like this. So I had a really hard time setting my boundaries and being no, if you want to text me 24/7. It's going to be
Here's
this
my
month.
e-transfer.
Yeah,
bitch.
Right? I had such a hard time for that.
What did you guys do when you were together?
Just have sex.
Oh, okay.
That was it. Yeah, we met up 3 times. Mm-hmm. But he was when he was away for work, because he worked up north, he wanted to text all the time. And I was just too, for me, it kind of got blurred because it's okay, then you start texting someone all the time and you kind of start to think it's something different, right? It was just it was a weird situation for me, and I don't think I got into it with the right mindset. Mm-hmm. There was a couple other guys I was talking to too that I was sending pictures to, and dirty talking to for money. They were sending me $100 for that stuff, which was great. But actually, what kind of ended that whole thing is kind of two things, actually. Is one, the last time he came over, he didn't pay me because I didn't ask for the money.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like, that was on me. Everyone told me that's why you get the money first.
Yeah.
But obviously he took advantage. Like, he knew I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like, and then two, I actually got pregnant. I did.
I remember you briefly talking about
Yeah, I got
that.
pregnant.
So you guys never used
No,
protection?
no. And the ghost.
Oh, the ghost.
The
Scared
ghost.
the shit
The
out of
ghost.
me. FYI, it's Kay's. Her bathroom door keeps opening and closing by itself. It's because she has her window open, but we keep calling it the ghost.
The ghost.
So if you hear banging in the
spirit.
background, it's the ghost.
But yeah, I ended up getting pregnant and I had an abortion, and I was just like, maybe it was just like a whole lot of bad decisions, and me, one, not being responsible about it. Like, I wasn't doing it in a safe manner. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't putting myself first. And like, at the end of the day, I was doing it to make money, and I wasn't even holding myself to that.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I don't know. I mean, I have thought about doing it again, but I don't know.
I don't think you need it now.
I don't need it now. No.
Question: do you have to pay for an abortion?
No, it's
Oh,
free.
okay, I was
Yeah.
curious. If...
I've had 2 of them. Yeah, it's free. They have like a little clinic that you go
Oh,
to.
okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you had to pay, you should have made him pay.
No.
I'm guessing you never told him that you were pregnant?
No. God, no. No, and like...
You should have been like, if you don't pay me,
Oh my God,
I'm gonna keep
tell
it.
your wife. See, I'm someone, I need a manager. I need someone to I need someone to run my account for me. But that was like my little thing. Like, I feel like I'm not strong enough to be able to manage my body.
Yeah.
I feel like I just don't have the personality for it. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think I am able to. It's not that I don't know my worth. I just think I have a hard time putting a value on it.
Well, yeah, that is hard.
Right?
Like, how the fuck do you figure that out?
Yeah,
Like,
there's some girls that are like, nope, I know exactly what I'm worth, and they're badass and confident, and I'm just not that. I am confident, but I'm just not that. What about you? Like, what made you want to do it?
Well, it's when I first moved to Edmonton, so I was going to Nate.
Yeah. Oh, welcome to the city, hey? The big leagues.
So no money, no income. I wasn't working. And, like, I quit doing cocaine for a little bit. This is the same year that I started doing cocaine, but I quit when I went to college. Because, like, well, how am I going to pay for it? So I started using my credit card that my parents were paying for to pull out cash. I was like, I can't keep doing this. And it's crazy. Like, I was even doing cocaine at college, like, even for presentations or even just to go to class, because, like, I found, like, I was shy and, like, I wanted that confidence to be talkative and be brave in front of people. So I would, like, start doing it in the bathroom before class. I even did it in the bathroom before a presentation. And, like, it's so fucked up when I think back to it.
Like, how did no one know?
Right? Like, well, that was before my jaw would give it away, I think.
Even, too, when you look back then, like, it's like the little lines you would do, like a 60 would last you forever.
Yes.
Now I'm like, uh-oh.
Yes. So anyways, I was in college. And that's, I think I used the same site, Seeking Arrangements, and I started talking to this one guy. We're chatting for a bit, and it's wild. Like, he's like, can you send me some pictures of your body? Like, I guess he said he was, like, catfished or something before. I don't know.
Right?
But me not thinking anything of it, like, I just literally stood in front of a mirror and, like, took a frontal and side photo, like, nothing sexy or anything, like, just in my brown underwear. And this is also when I was the heaviest I've ever been.
Did you have your face in the...
No, I didn't have my face.
Yep.
And he texted back, it was something like, are you kidding me? Or are you serious?
Oh my God, what?
So I was like, what the fuck? So I just immediately blocked him. And I didn't talk to him. And then later on, I don't know if it was that day or that weekend, I went to a party. And then I came home, I'm drunk, and I unblocked him, and I started messaging him again, and I'm like just drunk texting him, and he's like, come over to my house. And I was dumb as well, didn't meet in a public place, so I go to his place, and it's funny, like, oh, just find the red light. He had a fucking red light outside his
No
house, so
way.
he knew exactly where
He's
to
a
go.
professional.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Like he had a few girls on the go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I met him. Not very attractive, and
But he had money.
it's funny when we went to the Stylist Beats and Raz show.
Yeah.
He looks like Stylist Beats. And
Oh, really?
Stylist Beats is not good looking. Because when he
Were you
walked,
like thinking that in your head?
because
Were you
when
like,
he
oh my
walked
God.
by us, I thought it was him for a second. So like, it's me, Kay, and my hubby. So I'm like trying to hide my face because I thought it was him. Oh, but thank God it wasn't. It wasn't until later on. I
Oh my
seen
God,
it
the
because
drama.
I follow Stylist Beats on Instagram. I was like, oh, okay, that's who that was.
Oh,
I walked
thank
by. It was
God.
him. Obviously, it was his show. But I was like, oh, they look so similar.
Oh my God.
So anyways, yeah, we just sat at the table and talked for I don't even know how long. And he brought
Were you still a little drunk? Like a
Oh
little
yeah.
buzz?
Oh yeah, I was wasted. Talking about our whole lives. I'm high on cocaine. I think I brought M as well, and he brought out speed. So that's the first time I ever did speed.
Yeah.
And like I remember asking him about. I was like, so what's the difference? He's like, oh, it's just like cocaine but better. I was like, okay.
It is. It is.
Yeah. So yeah, we like talked about so much shit for I don't know how long, probably hours, maybe even who knows how time goes when you're high as fuck and drunk. And then, yeah, we end up having sex right there on his table and then go up to his room. And then, like, every weekend after that, for, like, maybe 3-4 weekends, I was at his place.
Because it opened the door, right? It was, like, comfortable, familiar.
Yeah, and, yeah, he paid me every time. And, but I had a few scares that I thought I got an STD. Yeah. But it was only because...
How much did he pay you?
Sorry, babe, if you're listening. This was way before your time. Just remember that. Anyways, it's because we were fucking so hard and so long that I got friction burn.
Ooh.
And so I thought it was an STD. So I remember going to the doctor and bending over and she's looking at my ass.
Like skin burn?
Yeah, she's like, oh, it's just friction. I was like, oh,
Thank God. She was like, what have you been up to?
Oh, God. So this is the same guy I was talking about before where I stayed there till like 10 a.m. the next day, didn't eat, sleep, nothing. I got home, and that's when I stand up from my bed and I faint, and I fall straight back and got a huge goose egg and concussion.
Yeah. Then you went to the water park, right?
Then I went to the water park by myself, almost fainted there again. And I remember, I don't know if it's that same weekend or the following weekend, it was Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to be resting and being good, and I still go out that night, and I still do drugs and Molly, like, so fucked up.
When you have no responsibility, right? It's
Yeah.
just easy to get into, like, the cycle.
Yeah, and then, like, he did, like, sometimes trying to bug me to come over during the day. I'm like, no, like, I have school. Like,
What did this guy do to be, like, home all the time?
He was a consultant, so
Okay.
yeah, it was, like, shift work. And, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's when I moved away from that area and then I finally cut things off with him. But he would still text me every once in a while, even while I was with my man. Like years later, I even like faked it this one time. Like he texted, like he didn't even know how to spell my name. And he's like, hey, so, how you doing? I was like, sorry, this
Wrong
is not,
number.
This is not her phone anymore. I think I said, this is her sister's. I don't know what I said, but I tried to make it seem like, hey, this is not her number. Like, quit texting. And he would still check in, like, years after that, still texting me. So I finally blocked his number. And also, I guess he would ask to record him and other girls while they'd have sex.
Really?
And he asked me and I said no. I kept saying no. And like he would always keep bugging me, but now I'm like kind of worried
if he recorded
even though I said no.
It would be interesting to get into like the mind of these guys, right? Because like you said, he like probably had other girls. Like, was he so ugly you think he could have never...
No, he wasn't like...
Right?
Like he just wasn't attractive.
Yeah.
And like he was married before. I think how old was I? I was 21. He was 30.
Yeah.
No, he was more older. He was like 35, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he just got a divorce and like doesn't want kids or marriage again. And it's like, and I just remember like him always asking, "Can I please record?" And he'd even show me the other video
girls
of him fucking the other.
Did
girls.
he have a nice penis? Was it nice? Yeah.
Yeah, and he had like a beautiful, huge house.
Wow.
Like definitely
Yeah, it
made
makes
money.
you wonder.
Yeah.
Did he pay you well?
500.
Yeah, 500. Yeah.
Or like if it was during the day, it was 300. But I never went during the day. I was like, fuck that. Like a quick afternoon quickie. Was like,
Interesting.
like had a good conversation with him. I will say that.
Well, so kind of after the first time you went, like it made it easier to go the other times.
Oh, totally.
Did you ever feel like you were building like a friendship or a relationship, or were you in the mindset that you were just there for money?
I was just there for money, and the shittiest thing is, I would just use that money for drugs.
Yeah,
like it went straight into drugs. Like I'd always come with like cocaine and the Molly, and he'd have the speed. Oh my god, this because I went there even after I had a concussion. Like I think it was the next day, or maybe the following weekend. I don't know. And I remember like I couldn't talk. Like I had to really think of what I was gonna say, and I was like worried like when I'd start talking it'd just be gibberish.
Okay.
And I felt so bad. He had speed lined up on the table, and like I knocked my drink over and like
ruined
dissolved all of the fucking speed.
Oopsie.
And I remember this one time I stayed there all night, all morning, and I had no ride because he was supposed to fucking drive me home the next day, but of course he's like passed the fuck out, wasted. And like I like bugged my friend to come pick me up, so her and her boyfriend at the time came and fucking picked me up. And I guess they were waiting outside for a while because my phone was downstairs playing music and we were upstairs.
Oh, like party.
And I guess she's like calling me, and then they were waiting outside for me for how long? I was like, oh shit, sorry, I'll be right there.
Was it just like the one guy, or
just the one guy? Yeah.
It's because it's hard. Like, I don't know.
Once you find the one, you're like, I don't want to like start over.
Yeah, I'm like, he's making me some money.
And it's funny going into it. Like I told him like before, like I'm not doing this. Like there's gonna be no sex. Like,
I'm just here to be your friend.
Yeah, I'm just here for like to give you my time and whatnot. But of course that didn't happen, especially when you're wasted. Like,
I was gonna say like being drunk or under the influence, like just it like helps. It helps, right? Like. Honestly, it's crazy how like sex work has like evolved so much like over the time, but it's something that will always be there.
Yes,
like women have something that men want, and we're just getting much better at like putting a price tag on it.
Yeah,
I know it's like hard for me. I follow some like influencers on TikTok.
Sugar babies?
Yeah, and just watching them count their money, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Right?
Oh.
Like, they're good at their craft.
They are. Well, like, I'm sorry if you're a male listener, but men are easy. Like, they are easy to predict.
Oh, yeah.
Easy to take advantage of.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I can also say that about women, too, right? I
feel like it's more rare for women.
It is, yeah.
Like in a different sense, I guess.
I have thought about like hiring like a male escort.
Yes, I'd be so curious.
You
should do it.
I was like, I would love like a handsome man to come over and like
just tell him to do whatever, like
right?
Make him do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, like I have thought about it. I'm like, I just feel like it would be so fun. Like, I am not shy to like the sex industry world, and I'm like an incredibly open person. I'm a fucking pervert, like I love it. I love sex. Like,
yeah,
I would love to sit in a room and watch people have sex for hours. Like, yeah. I'm into that stuff, and I'm like, I've thought about like hiring one, but then I'm like, how do you find it? Like, how do you go about this?
Ask SK, I'm sure he has the hookup. Squirrel King.
Oh, man.
I'd be curious how much they would be, too.
Probably
like,
the
how
same, like
works.
$500.
Is it $500
I don't
an
know.
hour? Like, I'm so curious.
Yeah.
So fucking curious. So it was just the one guy for you as well?
It was just the one. And then after I got pregnant, I was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah, that'd be scary.
Bad decision.
Is abortion like super painful?
No.
No,
they give you like gas, so you're kind of out for like, it happens really quick. Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's
Oh,
like
if they
30
give you
seconds.
gas, because I asked someone else.
Uh,
She got one before, and the guy she was with at the time told her she wasn't allowed to have any
Oh,
painkillers, so she went through
really?
it with no pain. I'll tell you
Oh.
who it is after
Oh
this.
my
I
God.
don't want to say her name on here.
No.
But yeah, the guy she was with at the time was a fucking piece of shit. L. It was L. So you can guess who I'm talking
Oh
about.
my God.
Yeah.
But like, you couldn't do any
Yeah,
pain
'cause,
meds.
like-
It doesn't last long either. It like literally is like gas you do, and then like you're kind of like for like 5 minutes, and then they give you like some pain pills, and then you leave.
And the funny thing is, like, because they were both vegan, and he was like the more strict vegan, but here they are doing blow every
I was like,
weekend.
oh,
and
they're
the reason
dealing
is
drugs,
he's like, oh, that shouldn't be in your system. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
Jinx.
God. Oh,
But yeah, she can't
What a
have
loser.
painkillers for you're the one who fucking knocked her up, and like,
Oh.
oh my God,
Oh
it was
my
so
God.
fucked up.
men are so gross. No, I like I didn't mind it. Honestly, like I don't even really think about them.
Yeah.
Like I know for some people like it's a really like
Yeah.
hard decision, and like both times it was like an easy like no, I'm getting an abortion.
That's right.
And then that was it, and I don't look back on it like I can take responsibility and see how irresponsible I was to put myself in that position. But two, like we're blessed to be in Canada where those kind of services are accessible,
Yeah,
and
thank
women
God. They better not take that shit away. Like,
and that women have like the right to their own autonomy and their own decision making.
yeah.
If I look at it like from my perspective, it's something my sister says, like, you'll have those things pop up and it'll be like, if you could tell your mom one thing, your mom's younger version one thing, what would you tell her? And I sent it to my sister. My sister was like, have the abortion.
Oh, wow.
Like me and my sister, our childhood was like really, really hard. And honestly, my mom should have never been a mother, and her life might be very different. I mean, I'm blessed that
I'm glad she didn't have
I'm
an
glad I
abortion.
exist. I am
Yes.
glad I'm here, and I love my sister, and I'm glad she is too. But there are some
Your soul would have
decisions.
came through a different way.
Yeah, but there are some decisions where it's like you have to look and be like, am I ready and capable to take care of another human being? Because I think we all know that all of our trauma and all of our damage that we carry with us comes from our childhood and comes from our parents.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Like they do shape and impact our lives. And if you're not in a position to do that and to mold a young mind, then you shouldn't have kids.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
Right?
I'm almost 33 years old, and if I ever got pregnant, I know 1,000% I would get an abortion.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right?
Sorry for those listening if you're against abortion. Like, maybe this is not the podcast for
Yeah,
you.
this is not the podcast for you.
But don't tell me what the fuck to do with my body. That's
No.
all I'm going to say about that. Mic drop.
Boom. Well, I mean, it's crazy to think like in the States that you can't.
I know, and it's
Like,
getting
what the
so
fuck?
much more worse over there. Like,
I don't know.
more laws are becoming in each state. Like, you can't get an abortion, and even if you're raped by your dad or your grandfather, like,
can't.
that's so fucked up.
So fucked up.
Makes me so sad for where this world is going.
The world is messed up, and I'm like, you want more children to come into this fucked up world? Like, really? Like, come on now.
Yeah, so
Like,
fucked up.
But that's a sugaring.
It's funny. I was thinking. I don't know why this popped in my head the other day. Have you ever tried Huffin, or like those like computer aerosol sprays?
That's funny you bring that up. Sorry.
I have to get it off my mind because I keep thinking about it, so I'm gonna talk about it.
Because 3 weeks ago, I ordered some whippets.
Oh, you order those?
I'll show you. Hold on, everybody.
Okay, pause. She's going.
It's just in here. So I ordered everything on Amazon.
Oh, what the fuck? Look.
Dear listeners, this is a trigger warning for you. If you want to know how to do whippets, stay tuned. Keep listening. So all you need is one whipped cream canister.
Oh, that's what that is. Like,
Yeah.
that's quite the device.
So it's just like whipped cream. You just need some. So it's pretty much nitrous gas, which is like laughing gas, like the
Yeah.
gas they give you at the dentist. You just buy the little canisters. So I ordered all of this off of Amazon. By the way.
Really? Thanks, Amazon.
And then you put it in, Then you take a balloon. You put it on this end. This is empty. I've done them all.
It doesn't last long here.
No, then you fill up the balloon, and then you suck the air.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, you get, like, lightheaded euphoria for maybe 30 seconds, and it's done.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's
I was 13 or 14, and I don't know how we learned about this, but me and my friend / cousin, she listens, holla. We're eventually going to have her on the podcast so she can maybe give more details, because I'm kind of fuzzy about it. But it's funny, like,
Is that because of your Huffin?
Right, I lost all my fucking brain cells because of the shit. So anyways, we would buy, like, those computer aerosol spray thingies.
Yeah, like, to blow it out. Yeah.
And my room was in the basement. Yeah, we're like 13, 14. And so, like, we would huff on those. And yeah, same thing. It would only last like 30 seconds to a minute. And like, yeah, like you like lose all sense of reality. Yeah. Like, we'd have to sit down. Otherwise, we'd fall over. And it would even like change our voice and be,
it makes your voice really deep.
And like really
right?
slow motion. And I just remember our laugh being like, like,
oh my God, we are so bad.
But I remember... Okay, this is where she might have to fill in the blanks. I don't know how, but I accidentally sprayed some in my fucking eye.
Oh my God.
So my eye was inflamed for like a week. And I can't remember the bullshit I told my parents, because of course they're like, what happened to your eye? I don't know. I don't know. Like,
you guys are just in the basement.
Yes. I don't know what bullshit story I told them, but like I told them somehow like I sprayed myself with air freshener or something in my eye. I don't remember. Oh, and I also fell and hit my head.
Fuck.
So like I was out cold. I remember she was freaking out.
Wake up!
Shout out Double D. You'll have to fill in the blanks for me on this one. But like that's as much as I can remember from that experience. But I've tried Whippets once.
Yeah.
But I was like drunk and like high on coke. Was I high on cocaine? Probably, to be honest. Think of who I was.
Oh my God, who are we?
Yeah, it was like at like a house party. We're all sitting around the fire and they're like passing around Whippets, and like I never tried before. Like and I was like, hey, let me try this. And like I think I just took a tiny bit, so maybe it didn't really work. And plus it was hard to tell because I was drunk. I don't really remember the feeling on that, but I just remember like I couldn't move for a bit. I was just sitting in the camp chair for a bit, and like things started to look a little wavy. I don't fucking know.
Like, you have to get like the perfect Whippet.
Yeah.
But you would. It's honestly just like an insane head rush, and then it kind of like mellows down. Like it doesn't last long, like 30 seconds. Nothing visual, just honestly like a euphoric feeling.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I was talking about all these stories, and I'm like, God, we're fucking wild.
Have you done Whippets like other places before? Like at a party?
I've done it at Astral Harvest at my first rave. I've done it, but that's about it. And then, I was craving that little bit of chaos, and I was like, what can I do to get me kind of high without calling a dealer? And then I just ordered everything on Amazon.
It's funny. It just reminds me when me and my hubby first went to Shambhala together, like a bunch of us went together. We called it the Symphony of the Forest because all you could hear all day, all night is like all throughout the fucking forest. And so like, oh, it's the symphony.
Well, it's so funny of me. I'm like, oh, I'm going to bring Whippets to Wicked Woods. And I'm like, it's May. Wicked Woods is in August. And I'm like, like thinking in my head I can hold on to like this pack of 25 canisters until August. I'm like, yeah, right, Kaylee. I would come home from work and be like, time for a Whippet. Yeah. I'd have a Whippet and then light a smoke. And I'm like, booyah, baby. God, it's like chasing that dragon. Right? Oh my God. But I'm like, maybe that's an addict's mind, hey?
Yeah.
Like, always got that little itch.
Yes. Kind of excited because I'm going to get mushrooms after this, and me and my hubby, I think we're going to do some mushrooms when I get home. So
yeah, I had a nice mushroom trip. I went for a walk, and I just like laid in the field and like looked at the clouds, and I would just like, my brain was thinking, right? Because this was after like the couple days on blow and just like lack of sleep, and it was just really nice to like relax and almost like meditate.
Yeah.
Didn't do like a crazy amount, but it was just like being outside and could think about like the decisions I made, and I even had like some like old memories pop in my head. Like this was one that I hadn't thought about, and I just like laughed my ass off. But I was seeing this guy, Staney. He's the one that Emma ended up sleeping with.
Oh, okay.
But I remember this time because I was going, like, my family stuff has always been little rough, and he knew that I was having some trouble with my family, and we were having sex, and we were both drunk. And like I was moaning, but the way I was moaning, he took it as like me crying. And
Like,
so, yeah, he thought I was crying. So then he like hugs me and he's like, "It's okay, it's okay." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Get away.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. And so then I just like pretend I was like being emotional because I'm like,
Played with
yeah,
it.
because I'm like, how do I tell him that I was just enjoying myself? Right?
You just tell him, Kaylee.
So I just like played with it and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sad." But I was like, I haven't thought about that memory in so long, and like sitting outside staring at the clouds, this memory of like Staney thinking I was crying while we were
That's funny,
having
that
sex
popped
just
up.
came. He's like, "It's okay, it's okay," and I'm like, "Oh my god."
Hush now, child.
Yeah,
Hush now.
I got you. I've got you.
What a random thing to think
Yeah,
about.
what a
eh?
random memory.
What the fuck? That's so funny.
Well, we've been a little bit more party as of late. If you have any topics you'd like us to dive into or anything you'd like to hear from us, more stories,
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. We love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You can email us at partygirlspodcast@gmail.com or like our Instagram because we don't have like any followers.
Help us.
It's Reform Party Girls Podcast. So yeah, as Kay said, please like and subscribe.
Hey.
And hey, give us some 5 stars on Spotify. That'd be cool
Yeah,
too.
baby. Bye.
Bye.